late. I just had to get this like done and finished literally same day pretty much. So this is me cooking for Thanksgiving. I unboxed a GoPro in a video that has not been out yet, so the theming of these videos makes no sense to you guys, but this is the first video filmed on my GoPro. So basically I'm gonna tell you kind of what I film or what we're making, but also I want to do like a little bit of a background situation. So this is actually me making sweet potato casserole. Ignore how gross I make it look, sorry. But so I do all of the cooking for my family's Thanksgiving. Every single dish is made by me. There is not all of them made in this video. Truly, it got kind of crazy at the end and I didn't have an opportunity to do it. And it kind of got difficult to go around and get everything like kind of filmed and put up, and having like ways to set up the camera so that it looked decent. It was just very difficult for me. In that kitchen there's just not a whole lot of space, so yeah, I was trying to get that done, but it was proving to be rather difficult. So I only have me cooking some of the more labor intensive things, and some of the prep from like the day before or the morning of. We had Thanksgiving dinner on Wednesday, which is why this is even able to be out even late, because had I had to do it yesterday that would have been an absolute disaster. But my family does Thanksgiving on Wednesday. My boyfriend's family does Thanksgiving on Thursday, like the actual day of Thanksgiving. And so there you go. Happy Thanksgiving to anyone who celebrates Thanksgiving. Or I guess I'm filming this happy Black Friday, I guess, to anyone who shopped today. I got up at like 10:30 this morning, so did not go to any deals or shops or anything, but of course it wouldn't be me if I didn't shop online, or at least a little bit, of course. So Black Friday haul coming soon. Hopefully as soon as the stuff arrives we'll do a haul for sure. I genuinely don't even know some of the recipes for this stuff, but yeah, so we're just gonna do a little ramble chat. So the reason we do ours on a Wednesday is because my cousins come to our Thanksgiving. So in order for that to work, of course, most people have their Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day. So in order for everyone to make it to every Thanksgiving, we had to have ours on Wednesday, and we've had ours on Wednesdays for years. So that's pretty cool. But what else was I gonna say? Oh, so my cousins come, and they're on my mom's side. So my cousins on my mom's side come, and it's my grandmother, my mom, my dad, me, my boyfriend, and then this year we had a fun, beautiful addition to one of my younger cousin's girlfriend came. And I think in general it's always kind of nerve-wracking, especially when your family is small like mine is, to kind of invite somebody new in, because you just don't know, especially because my cousins and I all stay the night at my grandma's house every Wednesday. So, or not every Wednesday, every Thanksgiving Wednesday. Every Wednesday before Thanksgiving, you know what I'm trying to say. So it's, you know, knowing that she was gonna have to spend the night kind of gave me a little bit of a fright, not gonna lie, because like you don't know the person, and it can be a little bit nervous meeting people, like nerve-wracking meeting people and stuff, and just like trying to make sure everybody's having a good time, but also like you want to talk to your family that you don't normally see and stuff. So she put all my anxiety at ease. That is the best girl that literally anyone could have brought over. She's a 10 out of 10 for sure. She's gorgeous, she's funny, she's awesome, big fan. I adore her very much. So I was actually really happy she was there, and it was really fun. We eat at 5:30 because my boyfriend and my dad still work. I took off. I've been off most of this week, and I've just been grinding and filming. I've just been filming a million things, which is what was so annoying to me about not having a video ready for this afternoon. But I do really apologize that it was late. That was not my intention, but I just had a rough time getting everything ready. But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff now because I have a GoPro. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because that's literally a dedicated video that's coming relatively soon. Hopefully, probably, I don't know, somewhere in there. But there's my dog. I didn't realize you could see her. That's so funny. They were begging the whole time, you guys. It's ridiculous. This is my grandma's kitchen, by the way, not mine. This is my grandma's kitchen. My grandma hosts Thanksgiving every year. And then basically, so let me give you like some background to my family, I guess. So basically, my mother's mother, which is my grandmother, is the only grandparent I have living still. And as, I guess, difficult as that can prove to be, just because, like, you know, you're always sad that, like, you don't have as many grandparents or whatever. She was a big part of my, like childhood and, like, raising me. So I'm at her house a lot. But, she has not been able to do the cooking in many years. So my whole childhood I've always like wanted to help, and so she really just taught me how to do it, and like I just took it over like just completely. About 5 to 7 years ago probably, I just took it completely over, and now I do everything start to finish. And honestly, it's a little bit easier that way because I'm a person who, like, too many cooks in the kitchen makes for a mess, in my opinion. So this is a very small kitchen, and I wouldn't say very small, but it is really small, and it makes for a mess when there's like 2 people running around trying to get everything done. Like, it's just very difficult to kind of get all that together. So yeah, so that was kind of like, everyone always makes the joke that like she trained me to take it over. Like, I've been trained for like 16 years to take it over, which is pretty funny. But I've had a hand in Thanksgiving for, I don't know, probably 20 years. Like, I've always had something to do with it as long as I could like hold a knife or hold a fork or something. So I don't remember a time where I didn't have something with Thanksgiving. Also, I want to preface that I cut a ton of clips together for this. So if there's ever a time where you're like, God, I wish you washed your hands, I promise you, I wash my hands 40 million times while I cook. It's ridiculous. I am a fiend because I'm terrified of people having hair or literally anything in their food when I'm cooking. It gives me actually the heebie-jeebies. I hate every bit of it. So rest assured, I wash my hands every minute for sure. So now we're making the crumble like topping that goes on the sweet potato casserole. I was still very much learning like where the camera records for sure. So if it's not the greatest angles, I apologize. But I also will be completely honest, I thought this was going to be a lot easier to film. Like, I really thought this was going to be something where I could just like set it up and it would record everything. But I forget that like you're going from the oven and the stove, which is on the other side of the kitchen, to like going back over there to going to the fridge, which is on the other side as well. Like, you can't, there's not an angle where you could get every single piece of everything. So like I would have had to continue to move the camera a million times, and that was just not practical with like things burning and stuff. And also I just had to constantly like melt butter. This was Tuesday night that I did this. So yeah, this is the like longest part of this video, is like the prep from Tuesday night, and it's actually just because Wednesday was just so chaotic. But before this day, I guess it was the Sunday before this, I had quite literally made a bread. I made 3 batches of cookies. I made another bread. I'm making another batch of cookies. I meal prepped some stuff for my boyfriend to take to work this week. Just like quite literally just continually cooking stuff over and over and over again. And so I literally spent all day Sunday cooking. So understand, best believe I was done cooking after this. One other thing I want to touch on while we're doing this, because the last clip is the like final table where I show you like everything laid out and all of this stuff. This is all Christmas themed stuff. The china that we use is Christmas themed. The tablecloth is Christmas themed. The serving stuff, like literally start to finish, it's Christmas tree spode china. Like it's literally Christmas stuff. And the reason for that is because we don't see my cousins at Christmas and stuff, so we just do this like a Thanksgiving Christmas combo basically, where like otherwise like for our Christmas, like Christmas Eve, we don't do like a meal, we do like an all-day snack type deal where we just I cook like finger type foods. Hold on 1 second, sorry. I cook like finger foods and stuff like that, and so it literally doesn't have a need for like fancy plates and stuff, so we don't do it. But if we didn't do it for this this like holiday, I couldn't think of the word, then we would literally never do it. We'd never use it. And I call me a sinner before I just like not use stuff I bought like we have. And I love this china. I think it's so beautiful. We've had it for years, so I just take it down, use it for Thanksgiving, and put it up. So, and nobody asks questions anymore. We use it every Thanksgiving. Like nobody asks questions. But I also realized that you guys don't know the story behind that, so you probably would have questions as to why there's Thanksgiving and it's Christmas plates. You're not tripping. It's just, it just kind of is our thing. It's like a tradition, which is probably not actually a tradition, but is what it is. What else do I have to talk about? Oh, I also realized that like having my cousin's girlfriend come around really made me realize how much social anxiety I have in my body. Because excuse me, because I love her. Like now that I know her, I don't care. I'll never be nervous again. But I was terrified to meet her. Not terrified, I guess. That's dramatic. But I was definitely nervous. Like, you know, you never know. Like, I'm a person who like never knows like what other people are gonna say. You know what I mean? And I get nervous about what other people are gonna say and how that could reflect poorly on the rest of us. Or, you know, differing views and like just different people, different thing, you know. I figured she would be a sweet girl, but you never know, you know what I mean? So, but she exceeded my expectations 1,000-fold, so that was awesome. But what else was I gonna say? Let's see, what else can I talk about? I wish we had a bigger family. Because like it'd be cool to have like a really large Thanksgiving, but I'm kind of too late for that. But I thought about speeding this up, but then I thought the video would be too short and kind of boring. So but yeah, so I have most of Vlogmas done. Like I have a little bit of stuff to still film, and I have a lot of stuff to edit, but in terms of like true content, I think most of it at this point has been filmed. I'm really excited to like get the stuff like put out and stuff. I'm really happy with some of the stuff that I've like filmed. But I do have like a couple of videos left that I need to film, so I definitely am still, I want to do like a what we do for Christmas, like a holiday traditions video, but genuinely there just aren't that many. I don't think there's enough for a whole video, but maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe I can start a tradition and talk about that. Also, one thing with this crumble that I made here, I didn't mean to make it that night. I made it Tuesday night, and I was like, oh shit, I made it too early. So I think I'm already, or am about to put it in a container. And the reason for that is because it's not supposed to sit on the sweet potato until you like need it. So that was fun. That's my mom right there, by the way. And I literally was like, you're on camera, like know that, like know you're on camera. So I have her telling me not to include her, but that in my opinion is verbal consent for her to be in there. She knew I was filming this, so if she wanted to be in it or didn't want to be in it, then she didn't need to be in there. This is corn pudding that I'm making now, which by the way gets completely devoured every year. So it's literally just one whole bag of frozen corn, a cup of milk, an egg, and some flour, and then you just mix it together. Of course, season it, mix it together, and then I try and break up the frozen corn. Oh god, she's gonna kill me for that. Anyway, I probably should have edited that out. Oh well, sorry mom. Oh well, she's good. I break up the corn a little bit because otherwise it kind of clumps together and it's gross. It's also impossible to stir that thing. Oh my god, because the milk refreezes the corn into like a glob. But yeah, so I am really excited for you guys to see Vlogmas stuff coming out. I can't believe it's after Thanksgiving already. Like, that's the craziest thing to me. Like, it's actually the hardest thing for me to understand is that we're almost in December and we're then going to so quickly run through December. We always do. And like, now it's gonna be New Year's. Like, we're coming into 2024. Like, how wild is that? I'm gonna be 26 this year. What? Weird. Yeah, so it's super weird, but one thing I definitely have felt yesterday and Wednesday, I feel like the most grateful of a Thanksgiving that I've had in a long time, like genuinely feeling a sense of gratitude. Sometimes, you know, you just kind of go through the motions with Thanksgiving and stuff like that, you know? And sometimes you're just like, I'm just eating turkey, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing crazy, but I really genuinely felt like I had so much to be grateful for, and I'm letting you guys into my emotional moment here. Thursday I woke up. I only slept for an hour and a half, and I woke up Thursday, and I sat in the recliner that I slept in, and I looked around at my grandma's house, and I just like took a minute, and I was just like, I am so genuinely grateful. Like, it almost made me cry, honestly. I'm grateful that my mom and my grandmother and my father are all, you know, healthy and around. I'm grateful that my boyfriend and I are healthy, that we have a great support system around us. I'm grateful as hell for you guys. I'm grateful that I got to see my cousins. I was bombarded with messages from the group chat of girls that I hang out with, and like, everybody's like, happy Thanksgiving, we're so beyond grateful for each other. And we were just talking about like how genuinely grateful we were for each other, and it's like just such a, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like you don't think about, how do I phrase this? You don't think about how much you have going for you, or like how much is going on, or how much you have to be grateful for, until you take a step back and you're like, damn, like, golly, that's crazy. And like, I very, very much think that like in years past, I have had times where I've genuinely just not been as grateful as I feel like I probably should have been. And I mean, I just think that's, you know, maybe age or maturity, or just not even realizing what I had to be grateful for. But this year I felt super in tune to like everything I genuinely felt like I had to be grateful for. And I really was like, wow, this is awesome. Like, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really enjoying feeling like this. So to cut myself off for just a second, this is Wednesday. This is me cutting up potatoes for mashed potatoes. I've already peeled them and washed them and everything, but this is just me cutting them up for mashed potatoes. That's it. Okay, back to my emotional talk. yeah, I don't know. I think this year I feel like I've always had a lot to be grateful for, but like I'm grateful for my job and the opportunities that working there has allotted me. Like, you know, if it weren't for my job, I wouldn't be able to even be considering buying a house next year, or like anything that I'm doing now, you know, affording to do some of the stuff that I do for YouTube and stuff like that. Like, it just wouldn't happen. And like, I genuinely feel like I woke up this week so every day just so grateful for like the day, another day to see family. Like Thursday we went to my boyfriend's house, our boyfriend's grandparents' house, and like everybody there is just so sweet, and there's like, it was like, I don't know, 40-50 people there, and everybody's just like, they all know me, and I don't know, it's just, you just sit around and you are around people and you're just like, golly, this is awesome, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I've not always had the best years. I mean, nobody's had a like surplus of fantastic years every year, but I genuinely feel like because of you guys and because of just life in general, I have had an amazing 2023, and we're gonna do a 2023 recap, so I don't want to go too crazy talking about that now, but I really do feel like I've had a lot to be grateful for this year, and I feel it, which is awesome. Like, it's a great feeling for sure. I want to tell you the rest of the menu that you probably aren't going to see. We got honey baked ham from the brand Honey Baked Ham, and we got honey baked ham turkey. We did cranberry sauce, which was just the canned cranberry sauce. Don't come at me for that. I did rolls, which are always sweet Hawaiian rolls, because like, duh. I could make them, but nobody's making them better than the sweet Hawaiian rolls. Then I made, let's see, I made like baked cinnamon apples. Then I did, I'm not sure if you're gonna see this in this video, but I did deviled eggs. I did like 30 deviled eggs. I'm not actually sure if that's in this video or not, to be completely honest. There's just a lot of footage I had to comb through. And then, what else? Apples, bread, ham, turkey, deviled eggs, sweet potatoes, obviously. I did, obviously, gravy, obviously. Corn pudding, again, obviously, you saw me make that, clearly. Stuffing, obviously. And I, honest to God, think that might be it. We didn't make a huge meal this year, but also in the years past, we've made so much that we just didn't have, like, we had so many leftovers, and like, somebody's always stuck eating like a week's worth of leftovers, and like nobody wants. Honestly, I'm good off Thanksgiving for like a whole year, like, because I eat it about 3 times. I'm like, I'm done. 3's enough for me. I'm not a big leftovers gal anyway. I will eat leftovers because I hate wasting food, but I don't love it. I'm not a big leftovers person. I'd rather just like make a small enough quantity of something that I only have to eat it once, or like make it multiple times and then spread it out through a week or something. Alright, what do we got now? Oh, okay, this is me making deviled eggs. You do see me make with deviled eggs. That's good. Spoiler alert. See, look at all this. So it's not 30 actual eggs, it's 15 eggs that makes 30 deviled eggs. Also, if you don't get a good kind of egg when you peel like hard-boiled eggs, how do you live? Because I'm always the hard-boiled egg peeler in my family, and I hate peeling those like hard to peel eggs. Oh my God, have mercy, they're like the worst. Oh, we didn't go to the Christmas tree farm this year. I had every intention of vlogging that this year. We didn't go. I'm pretty sure I even talked about vlogging it. We didn't get to, well, we could have gone. We just didn't go. We both have had crazy schedules this year. Like, genuinely, me and my boyfriend have had insane schedules. And like with the podcast and YouTube and everything, I'm genuinely most nights not going to bed till after midnight, so he's already long asleep. I have a crazy schedule now. I genuinely, and I mean this, like I love it, and I have no issue doing it, do it all the time, but I genuinely get like sometimes 3 hours of sleep a day, like, and that's rough when you're working for 9 hours and then coming home and doing everything you need to do, plus filming again at night, like, but I'm loving it. My mother's back in the background of these videos. I hope she doesn't watch this because she's gonna yell at me if she does. I'm also gonna apologize in advance if there are Vlogmas footage, like a bunch of Vlogmas videos, and they all have the same outfit or same makeup or something. I did pre-film a lot on every day that I like filmed for Vlogmas, so you're gonna see a lot of the same outfits and stuff. But it should be awesome. I've got a lot of really cool videos. I'm excited I'm excited to post them and get them out. Feel very accomplished by myself. There's also, I've had people request packing videos. Hold yourself together because there's gonna be 2 packing videos for that trip. I'm gonna do a makeup packing video and then I'll do like an actual packing video. I'm hoping my Black Friday stuff comes in quick so I can do a haul for it, but we'll see. Okay, there are people outside making a bunch of damn noise apparently. I don't film me do all of these because it was so many that I was like, nobody wants to see all this crap. But you can see the Christmas tree in that bowl right there. And I'm really excited for the table video. I did film that and kind of the aftermath of the kitchen because I thought everyone needed to see the full table, but also I thought you needed to see the aftermath of the kitchen too. I feel like I'm a very messy cook. That's just my thing. I'm always the one that cleans it up, but I am a very messy cook. But I did a pretty good job this year. I was pretty impressed with myself washing as I go, which is very uncommon for me. I'm not known for that. That's not my thing. So, let's see, where are we at here? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I had them sitting in cold water after they were peeled to like get the eggs off the shell off and everything else, so I had to dry them every time I did them. And this is so funny to me. Also, after this day, my back was killing me. Working all day cooking was killing me, dude. I'm too old for this. I'm gonna have to have a kid so I can trade it off into them. My God. Alright, we are coming up to the end of this video, so I just want to go ahead before I say anything about the table or anything. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am so sorry that it's late. I'm glad I'm getting it up today, but yeah, I don't know what happened, dude. I was just, my mind blanked, and then trying to get all the footage together was hard for me, so I apologize for it being late, but better late than never. And I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrated, and if not, I hope you had a great time with family and stuff, because, you know, just a time to be together and eat a good bit of food if that's what you're doing. So also a time for me to struggle. There's my gravy. So before anybody's like, did you make gravy? Nope. Do you see how weird that angle would have been? Oh my God, my feet are on camera. Oh my God. I literally didn't even notice that. That's awful. I put the ham and the turkey out. Lord have mercy. God help me. I also did wear a Champion sweatshirt to my Thanksgiving. I made the damn meal, so you best believe it's what I wore. And now we are coming up on my video for the table. So, yeah, I'm gonna sign off yet again. Because I'm a crackhead. That's the turkey right there, by the way. And there's a packet of chips chicken, or a packet of ham, you'll see that too. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching it. A little chaotic, but all my stuff normally is, so nothing new there. But I will see you guys in the next video. Good night. Good night. Good night. And I hope you have an amazing start of December. And I hope you had an awesome Thanksgiving if you celebrated. If not, I hope you had a great Thursday. At least you probably got off work if you're in America. So that was kind of cool. If nothing else. But yeah, December gonna be an interesting time for me. Lots of big stuff coming for you guys, so I hope you guys really do enjoy the stuff that I'm coming out with. I'm really excited for what's to come, and I can't wait to start 2024 with you guys, but also finish out this year strong. So here is the table, and I will leave you guys with this overview. Good night.